Whether you're brand new to TTRPGs or an experienced veteran, you've probably heard of or experienced your fair share of horror stories. And I'm not talking about the fun kind of horror like Curse of Strahd or Call of Cthulhu, but the problem player or DM kind. This is one of the biggest deterrents I know for people trying to break into TTRPGs, especially people who don't have a steady group to play with and have to do something like find groups online or at their local game shop. So, here are some tips for both DMs and players on how to navigate some of these situations. As a DM and as a player, communicate with the people that you're going to play with things that aren't okay. If you know that a specific subject really isn't something that you want in your fantasy experience, talk to them about it. And if they do want it, then it's either not the group for you or you're not the player for them. And that's okay. Not every group is going to be for everybody, but it's important to learn that at the beginning rather than 6 months down the line after you become attached to your character. Starting a session 0 with an open and honest conversation about this can really help to make sure that it's smooth gaming throughout. Of course, you're not going to think of everything, and sometimes something will come up that you may not have expected. At times like these, it's important to just communicate. Whether it's a player to DM or DM to player, I strongly advise that you take these conversations one-on-one and off to the side. If it's a player and the DM's talking to them, they can feel like they're being singled out. And if it's the player talking to the DM, they might get the impression they're being ganged up on. If you want to have a productive conversation about it, do it one-on-one. Sometimes the issues are a lot less obvious than that, though. Perhaps you feel like your character isn't getting to actually do the things that you designed your character to do. It's always okay to tell your DM that that's happening, and ask if they can put some more opportunities for you to have a moment in the spotlight. The most important piece of advice I have, though, is be okay with leaving. Sometimes you just aren't going to click with the people that you're playing with, and that's okay. There's a lot of different groups out there and a lot of different people who want to get into TTRPGs. If one isn't working, try and find another one. And this time, communicate about the things that happened in your last party to try and avoid it happening again. If you've got your own stories about handling these problematic situations and coming out better for it on the other end, please share them below. Tips are always appreciated.